one part of sexual orientation, they say, yaka amana to yin kronom ni yen mu nyina trim say sebe empam wan gro no tin eka ho tin na obeware ye eni nti no onye ready a member minimo bi a we put so ye na anopa na anwum they say every day say na okay till say she's in her menses sa oberima we odwins ofa nipa ne say puppet ofa oba ne say the sexual rat, the lab rat, and you know, it is your duty. Yet, I say, in our marriage, sex is one of the main reasons, but it is not only for men. I keep telling people, sex is not only for men, it is for us. If we are married, sex is for us.
Hello, because the sexual orientation aspect and also sexual aspect discussion before marriage, yanko. But yede kakray esoso. Mama Teee that's why. So one follow episode 1, episode 2. You share things to look out for investigative time before marriage. They also who, and then within marriage, you know, they also who, and then they be conclude on when to back off or when to make a final decision to stay. Hey, talk life, you say no and live well. Mama Teee, mo. So the almighty sexual orientation, is it necessary to discuss sexual preferences and everything sex before marriage?
Yo, a friend is saying, our any person a no. First no. Na ye misa wenum nyina. If you say na ene mani bi aye hu ne ne nyese ne ni ho. Na wo ho. It's not a very minimal. Sisi ade abe jinsem. Enti abrantie no ababawa na won ne nam na mo ye ready say mo ye willing say mo be ware no. There are quite a number of things to know.
Okay.
And you see there what obisa kwan and to kwan some
obisa fo nyira kwan
and into no me go so ka say you are investigating enti o pese wo hu so wonim ti bisa bibia one of the things I will be bisa yes, sexual preference I did be most very many years ago and I started counseling na was A2 na ye baako ba na ye no the last day of counseling we're looking at sex in marriage. Now I do 4 sessions on sex in marriage because one session and 1.5 hours no over time I noticed that no, it is not doing much. So I do 4 sit downs, an hour and a half, 6 hours for 4 lessons because there's too much happening in our sex area. Then I be refi be into my main fan shame. One of the things so who here say ube hu wo monanti enum to before marriage is onipano ni beliefs and in the value system. Onipana and me de me kwa de me ni da. Me na me nyanya nti no de me kana I have my opinion.
Yeah.
And I doctrines are very important to me. Enti no misraw pacho menka hwe but the misra ne say osombi o ho a o ware fimu a na wonye som ne bia edi pa me pese me bo bia edi but edi enti minyaya na ka Christopher nyina ware Christopher.
And even within the Christendom, there are various denominations.
Absolutely.
So
enti menka say by force but unya
because more orientation is
I'm looking at belief system and value system. Only the value is the same. That is very important. My main jumping back. So I'm looking at sexual preferences one of the main things are ACCC. It's not Mekano. Two of the things are maybe I become counseling just 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Sex in marriage, comprehensive. There are times I do videos, there are times I do a lot of things. Then the last one has to do with divorce in marriage. Yemu bebre and your man I misano bi say yen Christopher bebre yen papa no ewuye omo we japade nanso mofra no nsan kada if say sabre no esan say ye Christopher na ye gidi fonti no will cry na papa no bebre ni bi enso we japade ye nyina ye nim ti ade bia na etai ye saminim say ohu da ene papa bia wadu ni penifie so no person de ne dan ba ko che yima ode ba ko che na ya ode ba ko che ne yere na wa frɛ no na maame no ana abofra ko apɛ
nipa
kodase na ye
testament
no ma sa na no ano no ene ebinum ye videos ni we nyina now ni nyina ye sa Christo some orientation na ye nya ye say we ye Christonia we ye gidini ade na wodwin we ho ade na wodwin we ho maame yanto bose eni nti no santina na yetna sexual orientation no ho a yen sorry o we beyond anal sex now it is the new normal say na oka yen krunum bebre yen mrante ni bebre anal sex is the new thing a omoye enti oye owarewa no de aba ho oye ne yere so asori ne so se ma ohun yonko ansana mo hianda ansana maware enti ne wa hu we da onso a wa misa ne da se wo bisa no a eno di watra na se ekoba se hu hia na wo de kokota na bibia ye beka cho say enough right deceit wadada sorry deceit wadada unti identina and you have a lot of grounds but when misahwe obi wo ho ono a onim ono be ma no onim se odobnada se bi ne infertility say onwo enu de bia onim but ono ankasa onim say ompeja onya morning wood no nya hwe makodi asemi bi penti na ye wie a wedding no one day na papa ne say so for amame akomchi he say so for nim say aya ye frey wie no akomchi say na nti so for that to 7 days ye wie ane dey to 14 days chesa wo dey akomchi ko
ba ya kosi da ben
na baba ne bisa frey me na me say ma yentenase wo dey men ka ho me frey papa no da kano krachem o say mame me na me say na say wonim so why are you doing this unim dia unim but you know so sexual orientation let's look at this very very important so let's talk about it obi oho a oni nam no the young lady is a virgin the young man is a virgin my counsel a lot of men are virgins so let's talk about this. Whoever knows what I am a feel says here sexual orientation no kasantema ebe maya akwako ye tie ignorance is ignorance the word they say but some
disease are incurable
ignorance the word they say but some and ask questions and some mienu nyina munnim nyansa bia wo ho a the counselor should take it up. Very, very important. So I think that is all I will say about sexual orientation. The back is say the anal sex, and married mom we are bisexual, a doso. A man so we are lesbians. Married women who are into lesbianism. You don't want to know. I know say you do these things. Married women who are into lesbianism. Some of them lesbianism no come with the I know. And mama for omoni omo mama lesbians or introducing them into lesbianism. Yeah, bibia has gone haywire when you chrome her. And Brahma me can't tell. We share on the part of sorry them to say or Christo no Obwa nantina na ya ota can hospital sorry them no
hospital not just a hospital it is a teaching hospital
ayare for horror obeshi obi wa sheko to say ya wa bodam
oyare
wa bodam the last osima minka oyare
yes
o adwemu haw na mami ye ni mu dudu a ye nam krom ha ye wa adwemu haw na sebe ye nti ntoma mu no we don't want to know nti no let's talk say when to me ansomu more discuss sex niema na e ma okoye a wan kasa wo berima ne oba no check your level of self control.
Mama T, may widow be or a friend of Talk Life. Ne husband was the first husband was ne cheerleader.
Wow.
Somebody who inspired her to unearth and no fun minute.
Wow.
Or a big me or it was a brand.
Amen.
Unfortunately, life ups and downs see. Na papa ne wo condition be. Omo hu ye no na asay eti ne organs na fairly ena or the free mu. Initially, yare ne ye we no dende no no ne kunu ne di nkomo. Na no nim se onya ne kunu ne subiom. So in omo komodidi no catch and say besre rade for nkwa because okwa ebeye den say metimi aware be man film or your video. The things that's in the video he pleaded so ban nye bi and he said onware. Besieging with the mercies of God. Ebeye problem ma oba no, but o decide so be worry. Ne kunu na no ne te se kunu enim time and yere abre. E wo mpam. It is o ka say Noah otiase. This is a beautiful woman. Be man na okoware no. Only dated almost a year without sex. But later, before marriage, they discussed sex. All that the man told her is so, may sexually active, but I have self-control. Mama T, sex na egu aware no. Because anopa. Enumre
I can be kakra.
Se ofri adwuma mu ba fie na ne yefo ye no na ohye things that she loves to wear e wo fie to say shorts and also body hugging dresses she must give in. And this is a person around Becca say, or no, or be lasting between 25 to 30 minutes or more. A year part unless she's in her menses. And komo bien ho no mo a one nandi. Therapist bien ho a one no anko hu no. Counselor bien ho a including clinical psychologists. The best bema ne timi control no kokodru ye ne say me de anopa chewa enwumre de me mfa nchew. Egu aware no.
Oh yes.
Because obani say onto me bio.
And that is another form of sexual orientation. Oh, can also make there was a second thing. One part of sexual orientation they say, yaka amana to yin kronom ne yiri mu nyina trim say sebe empamu agro no tin eka ho tin na obeware ye eni nti no onye ready a member minimo bi a we put so ye na anopa na anwum they say every day send your okay till say she's in her menses sa oberima we odwins ofa nipa ne say puppet ofa oba ne say the sexual rat, the lab rat, and you know, it is your duty. Yet, say, in our marriage, sex is one of the main reasons, but it is not only for men. I keep telling people, sex is not only for men. It is for us. If we are married, sex is for us. Adia ya pa is for a woman who notices say and nana ye dano e ye me kunu ko adia me de me ni chefa bia wo. So meet 100 women and listen to 80 of them telling you say orgasm crowd onima adoko dey friends are. Also no there she's doing dutiful sex. Into their friend orientate your friend excitement exciting sex. Your friend no pleasurable sex onye bida. Because ono there ya ka chene say na adwumani. Enti eno an say there he kra ni papa bi Saturday because the last make up baby akosombo ma bi say there he kra ni yahoye no. Yahoye just say ni pay on who said this whole sexual activity, no, it is love making. Let me tell our husbands, women love to have sex, but we want to make love. And obey maybe who wants to make love to you first, or take it into consideration at the machine. And so why will a man come to you, Debia? Because of Phyllis say, or no service, no. He doesn't know say so no so amount service. And you know, meet a Merima 100. Or catch say, me there, you must give to me every day. Oh. Now, what beside say, ayedriane ana. Now, I catch say, ayedriane. I know that the sexual urge is a very natural urge. It's a very, very natural urge. To say the opposite will know so. But you see, when a wife notices, say, a dear way, we are sharing, we are making love. And so there are too many other things. How do you do your endorphins? Into your oireno, onimso no de debia oba, or dahwa, a beye, an ordinary thing. And yet, and fasa pleasure, and mama worry. And it is wrong. There are 8 benefits of sexual intercourse. But when a woman doesn't feel accepted, she doesn't feel loved. What's a word way? Sexual irritability. Why irritable? Ma bane ho the body na kasa repel. Onya onu de onyanka obeba but a repel because unwe ne ho. This is sex. Very aggressive. This is sex for us. And you know, for us as a couple. And so why is it that obnipa ba no no there or benefits ni na the other person doesn't have? She masking na ye brain nko ahoro yi. If a woman say oba any worry for any ni kunu ehia won namu santi asey woman, the semen that goes into you does a lot of work on your skin. Oh oba de bia ye fan de bia so watchintwam na wachinchine. Enya kuma. Love making means that me wodo bebre ma je also wo bebre ma me je and you know you are touching the hair, you are touching the ears, you are speaking into her ears. Ye bibi, you are making sure po say are you okay? Is it okay? Aye bebre ana dindindi ana ye say ana wo de san say wo si kwan so wa da net say de onya bicycle no wo di mrika onya bicycle nti wo drive gri wo di si forma de he kura say wo di bicycle na twere ho wo du ya na what ya da wo di bicycle na to ho so onipa na oni ne ya sa de no uni ne ho do ne hu hia if you say there is another part I say so no so onya benefit. There's something I was going to say about men can in there. It's obani nya benefits bia. Antina let me can sit with 100 wives. 80% of them will ask you say the big O no which is orgasm no day. Orgasm no start with our dream. You see, the mind is the biggest sexual organ. It is if the mind is the biggest sexual organ, you have remember baby prepare most of the time a married man conceive the idea of wanting to have sex or conceive the idea now during the day, do a bit of sexting, not texting, sexting. So send her a video to be a suggestive. Say, oh, Nana say oh.
So prep the mind.
Absolutely. Oh, there's an outside bro for crying. You are not prepping her mind. Oh, can't be beer. And one say, wow, basa. And so, buy no only preparation beer. They have a very man no enya side na. Oh, science na ohana. Me hwe mani because o nim. Wa beka so nim bia, mo bia no ka so nim bia.
Na mo what is town no.
Sa we no emoja na fa ntinu ma na atwetwe ntinu nyina ewo ni peduenum na bema we erection no. And so we agree. Yenim say every 48 hours the average man the cement bag no eyema into ohia say or discharge. So or your married man there, then on or discharge. But enchre say the bia. Yeah, timetable mao. But one kasati asenso say onipa na odi ne ya de no. Enye sex toy ana a friend is saying. Enye sa dia papa. Ondo yiri ni bebre anase pe na asem kra if you say there we no oba so there yes she wants to be an alluring wife obesha ni nema kakra to there sex is not only going to sleep in bed. Sex is a lot of things. The last place of penetration they last but what be man uni kasapa uni akrokro uni bibia hey na
ambiance na nye
okay. Last week, I be reporting him. I mean, the papa, mommy. Hey, me to me count her.
Yeah, come me dear. Sexual orientation. Now, some wives demand money.
Oh yes.
Before. So, what's the difference between or no any the call girls and the prostitutes?
Orientation, no. What was say I am a friend, and no cry the start here. I am a friend. Now, my mere catcher say, hey, into Nanaya. Oh, dear, what's the honey? I told you, and I'm away, dear, to the animal, dear, to the oh, way.
As well as you say, a peer buy a quadra buy, or money way. It's
yen in the actually and say, young can't tell direct by your catcher say, so near can say. Oba kron for party and who knew and you can back up member. And so their understanding is that oba the only scan out pesca no ko member. And so we never way a sha dwunum ache. And a sha dwunum cha dey be am say oba na ogina street mu na oye base bra no. And yes onya bibia anyo. Bibia to nipa o se mame ewu mpapa ewu hona ho meni obia ye nyina se nipa bibia to ya we have to acquire me no. First one any adene betima ma wa ye better e betima so ama wa ye better obi mame ne papa ewu ye ketwa and o ka kire ne ho say daddy apostle shey we bi wa sorry o se papa bi a oye drunkard na ni yiri wu ye ntina ne mama mu wa mienu ono no tete o ma na papa de bia no abo. Unfortunately, the first born no drunkard sir, but second one ne be senior businessman, a huge. And see, omo interview, omo no say, we be na mo papa na etete mo. Adena, why say na we say, what were you expecting? What were you expecting? They just say,
I copy.
And I went to say, what were you expecting? She say, me decided say, I don't want to be like my father. I can become a better version. This is the truth. Obia o ho kwan boni bia e koso owiase bia ye nyina o ho kwan se ye bi
decision.
Yeah, me dem ka cho se odo unmade dodo. Decision. Enye sade a ye nyina e ba koye armed robbers. Ye nyina e ba koye escorts. If you say eno na ye feel say efo na emre. Enti hwana na pe ade edin. Nobody obi apene emre. Enti no ya catch them mayu and say oba de be bokro no pa de na ka enti we aka ni say obe ware ye no still e won adwum. Enti onim beda dia I saw tiamka I started ya che. I saw mama ska. I saw promise me say obe turn to mama me. I saw promise me so better wig mama. I saw promise me say sa forget instead marriage is a sexually exclusive union. Yes, and so if this is your orientation, marriage is not for you. Because ebedu baby so no onis can not be maona, and if it's money you want, then you begin to look out for bibisa. And your money even in the marriage, once a while, even when you are married, once a while, Trust bisa onyonko. Nana, how is our marriage doing? Perhaps 6 months down the line, this year, how have we done?
With you.
So my guy salty before. And ask. Mem slow say or you catch say oh da aha ne ha de anye yi but we no de yi and now kunu catch say na we ni wan yi we de oye ni yi.
And be frank.
Yes.
Permuka as it is without bitterness or being judgmental so that the two can work it out. Mama T does. Mama T Bekacho say, and no cry Mama T neka, a biblical. We know in parts, so we teach in parts.
First Corinthians chapter 13, verse 9.
It will be true. Ye dia ye nimni. Add yours to it. That's it. Talk life. Follow your social handles. No, share our pages for us. Share your content with people. I bet me abwawo. It's life is a journey, a learning process. Ya besua kosi say e be fear. Ya that's it. Ya da numerous donors. Any wa share yase. Ye be share bi. Bye bye.